welcome to University of Southampton's virtual open day. First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of you who spend a valuable time with us online, and I wish you and your loved ones are well and healthy. So today my talk probably lasts about 20 minutes, and the first part I will talk about the university as a whole, and then I will move on to talk about the BSc Marketing at Southampton Business School. So, let me introduce you to our university first of all. We are one of the top 100 universities worldwide and also a founding member of Russell Group. And 96% of Southampton graduates enter their employment or further study within the first 6 months of leaving university. At Southampton, we are also a top 20 UK universities. We have a relatively large student body with over 24,800 students on campus. That's including 17,000 undergraduates and from over 130 different countries. And if you join us in Southampton, I'm sure you will find a home to your own hobby and interest, because we have a wide variety of different societies where you can fit in. So we have more than 300 different societies with over 12,000 different members. And also at Southampton, and we also are very flexible modules. So that means all of our students are actually experience a wide range of optional modules, but also they have 24/7 access to, a lot of online learning resources. In terms of city of Southampton, I'm sure some of you have been to Southampton before and many of you probably haven't. So just let me, quickly give you an overview of what the city looks like. So Southampton is rated as one of the top 6 cities in the UK to live. We have a very convenient public transportation systems, and with the airport, Southampton Airport just 15 minutes away from the campus. And we also have a very easy access to train, and which just take about an hour from here to London Waterloo. And if you have been to Southampton, you probably know that we are surrounded by the New Forest, and with easy links to nearby beaches, and you have direct links to Isle of Wight. So Southampton as a city, we have a rich history, which is well known for Roman port and a medieval hub. Southampton is also one of the most productive ports in Europe. Some lovely photos and what the student can do when they are joining us, when they are studying here. I'm sure as a student here, you can live a vibrant life, all sorts of different activities that you can do, and you never feel alone. So at Southampton, we have 7 different campuses. So as you can see from the picture here, we have Highview campus, Bodywood campus, hospital, University Hospital, Waterfront campus, Avenue campus, Winchester, as well as a campus in Malaysia. So you study BSc Marketing, and majority of your teaching will be conducted at Highview campus. And for those of you who are interested in humanities, are willing to take languages modules, so then the language modules will be delivered at Avenue campus, which is only about 10 minutes walk away from the Highview campus. As a university, we also are founding signatory of the CNAS1 Charter, and we hold a silver level CNAS1 award, and that's followed by 10 years of university hard work. And what does that mean? It means as a university, we recognize the specific challenges that face both male and female academic careers. And also, we are fully committed to address these issues in order to maximize the potentials for all students and staff. So that requires everybody working together. Therefore, we followed a coordinated approach and I worked across different faculties within the whole university. So let's move on to talk about BSc Marketing program at University of Southampton. So for marketing, we have 3 pathways. BSc Marketing is a 3-year program, but at the same time, we also offer 2 4-year pathways. One with a work placement and the other one is with a year-long study abroad. So before we talk about the specific content that will be delivered on our programs, I want to actually ask you, what is actually marketing? I participated in numerous visit days and open days in the past, and I often talk to parents and students and ask them the same question. So what do they think marketing is? Some prospective students, their parents are actually a marketer themselves, or others, they are actually setting up their own business. So they are familiar with what marketing actually means to them. So marketing is at the interface between a company and customers. So that informs 2 primary roles of a marketer. So first of all, as a marketer, we need to inform the organizations of what their customers' needs and wants are. The role of a marketer is about informing their customers how the organization deliver those needs and wants. It's really kind of, at the interface between an organization and the customers. And marketing has changed significantly in the last decade, and we moved away from standardization to personalization. So we used to have a card that painted, in black or white, and then the customer has no say. Up until nowadays, I'll give you an example from Nike. So you can customize your Nike, the materials, the color. You can customize everything. And marketing has developed significantly in the last decades, as I just mentioned. And the main trend in marketing that emphasizes on 4 elements. First, there is a strong emphasis on customers, what the customer needs and wants are, and also how do we actually survive and compete with other competitors through delivering and creating values to our valuable customers. And the third important element in marketing is about the big data. So every time when we swipe up a card, use your loyalty card, you enter a supermarket, all that can be recorded as a data entry. The 4th element in marketing is the pervasive use of digital technology, because the customers are using technology all the time, and with technology, and there's a lot of interesting things that are happening within marketing. So that's why, as what we said, as a 21st century marketer, you need those 3 skills. You have to be a strategist, analyst, and also a technologist. And this is exactly what we do at Southampton. So why you want to do marketing at University of Southampton? So first of all, we have a very clear focus. We're focused on digital and data-driven marketing, and this is very, very unique in the UK. And also, as a department, we rank the 3rd out of 81 in the UK according to the Complete University Guide. And when we merge business management and marketing, we rank the 10th in the UK. And BSc Marketing program at Southampton Business School is also credited by IDM, the Institute of Data and Marketing. This is the professional qualifications that are recognized by practitioners. In order to get the professional qualifications, the student will be asked to take 1 extra exam in their final year in order to be eligible for the professional qualification. Apart from the clear focus and ranking and the professional accreditations, and at Southampton, we also offer, a great degree of flexibilities. So if you haven't made up your mind about whether it's a 3-year program or 4-year program that I want to do, that doesn't matter at this stage. So I can easily transfer you from a 3-year program to a 4-year pathway. That's no problem at all. So here we also offer, as I said, 2 4-year pathways. One is integrated work placement, and the other one is a year-long international study abroad year. Okay. So for BSc Marketing with work placement, I'm very proud with our recent employment rate. So we have 100% employment in a professional or managerial role, and their starting salary is actually at £28,000, and which is up to 39k after 3 years. It's much higher than UK and business school average. And for those students who are on the 3-year program, and 30% of them will go on to do their further study. They will pursue their MSC's study in the future. Okay? And at Southampton Business School, for the whole marketing department, is award-winning team, I would say. As a team, we have won so many different awards. Like we have the most engaging lecturers, best academic support, best feedback, and more. And we have received a TEF Silver. University of Southampton, we ranked the 3rd in the UK in terms of research intensity, and as well as the research volume and the quality of it. Over 96% of our research is world leading and internationally excellent. Our research are also actually embedded in our teaching. We can bring our research findings into the classroom, and we let the student, debate and discuss a controversial issue or issues that they are most interested with. And as a Southampton University, we are also a founding partner of Z². So Southampton, the marketing syllabus, and this is a kind of overview of what the program curriculum looks like. And you can see that a significant chunk of the, your 3 or 4 years time will be on analytics, insight, and digital marketing. Okay, so let me give you some breakdown details about what modules that you will do in your first, second, or final year. So here, for the program information, for BSc Marketing, as I said, it's a 3-year program. So we have 2 semesters each year, and you will be required to take 4 modules per semester. And in your final year, all students are required to take a final year dissertation, which will be supervised by marketing academics. And also at the same time, we offer 2 4-year pathways. One is with the work placement, and the other one is study abroad. So you will do, in terms of the curriculum, you will do exactly the same modules, but in your 3rd year, you will either be out and doing your work placement or study at one of our international partner university. And you will come back and finish off your final year with us here at Southampton. So this is a breakdown of program structure. So as you can see, in year 1, we introduce a wide range of different modules, including marketing and a general business management modules, if you like. As you can see that we do introduction to management, we're also doing management analysis, introduction to marketing, and you have several option modules to choose. And in your 2nd semester, you will be doing introduction to accounting and financial control, strategic marketing decisions as a core module, and also some other optional modules. And as you can see that from the slides, we have 3 different module types. They are core modules, compulsory modules, and optional modules. So what are the differences? Core modules means all the students have to pass a module in order to progress to their year 2. Compulsory modules, they are compensatable. So that means if the student failed the module but passed the qualifying mark, which is 25, it can be compensated. And optional modules, it works in a similar way as the compulsory modules. They both can be compensated. As a student moves to the second year, as you can see that we are moving away from a broader business spectrum to a much more specialized marketing, modules or marketing focus. So we will be doing, digital marketing, analytic for marketing, international retailing, services value for digital managers, and a marketing communication and media management. So there's a wider range of different marketing modules. But alongside, as you can see from the structure, we offer lots of different optional modules to our students and where students really like. So curriculum innovation program that I want to slightly emphasize on that. So it's not a program, but a long list of different optional modules that are delivered or offered by other faculties. So in the past, we have students that select modules in humanities, right, in web sciences, in many other different faculties if they're interested. When a student move on to the year 3, or when they come back from their study abroad year or work placement year, and they will be required to complete all year 3 modules here. So as you can see that, all final year students, they will be taken a year-long dissertation. And at the same time, there are several top modules where students have to complete. So we have marketing simulation, customer insight, data mining for marketing, measuring marketing effectiveness, digital marketing, CSR, and many other, optional modules. Here I want to elaborate a bit more on the modules, give you a bit of more details about some of the modules here. So the first one is customer insight. This is a module that I have been teaching for the last 3-4 years, and where I draw lots of psychological theories and to marketing. Yeah. And data mining for marketing is one of the flagship modules, if you like. It's very, very important. So I'll give you a very practical applications of what the module will do. So imagine today, all of us, all the audience, we decided to actually run a marketing campaign with the Southampton resident, okay? And we decided to, for example, design a leaflet. And we want to distribute the leaflet to Southampton resident. So the critical decision we need to make is, who are the ones? Who should we target? It will be completely waste of our money if we target everyone or Southampton resident. Therefore, we need to rely on the data. So with the data mining techniques, it allows us to calculate and help us to decide, right, okay, is SO17.3 is probably the most profitable segment that I should have focused on, right? So this is another kind of interesting module. So another module I want to briefly talk about is measuring marketing effectiveness. So after you design a campaign, then you got to tell your boss how the marketing campaign went. Is it successful or is it not? Where to improve? How to improve? And they will ask you to report some of the metrics, and therefore it's really important for us to deliver the measuring marketing effectiveness module here. Okay. And also, we also offering, as you can see, that a wider range of different optional modules. So for example, project management, new venture development. Many of our students really like it, especially the new venture development. They are very useful if our students are thinking about being an entrepreneur themselves in the future. So here the module leader will ask you to brief your business ideas, and there will be a lot of discussions around it. So I receive a lot of good feedback from students about the optional modules as well. Okay, so talking about the program, the module specific details. So I want to give you some idea of what your year-long work employment looks like. So all the students are required to work for a year in a role in an industry of your choice. Okay. And also, it's really kind of useful, as you can see, that it's reflected in our employment rate and starting salary, because a lot of students gain valuable working experiences from the long placement, and that reflected in their, in their salary and also in the high employment rate for us. But however, as I said, if you are on the 3-year program, you can certainly opt in and actually choose to do your work placement. If you change your mind, that's not a problem at all. And if you are on the 4-year program and you will remain registered as a student, which you also have access to all the university facilities and also your personal academic tutor, you will enjoy a significant reduced tuition fees, and all students will only be required to pay 20% of tuition fees. Okay? And another thing I want to emphasize about the work placement is we have a fantastic, placement office who is there to support our students from day one. Okay? So this is also make us different from many of our, other universities, if you like. So in contrast to some other universities where they offer a university-based career office, at Southampton Business School, we have a dedicated placement team. So we have 3 full-time member of staff who are there to facilitate and assist our students in order to find a placement. Study abroad year is another fantastic opportunity that we offer to all students. It definitely helps you to enhance your university experience and boost your career opportunities. It is a good, opportunity for those of students who like to travel, who want to work somewhere else, who want to, experience different culture, interact with people around the world, and this is a fantastic opportunity. But other than the full year-long study abroad, we also run, summer schools. So if the students are really interested, they are not actually want to spend a whole year in a partner university, and there will be summer school opportunities and offered to them. So here, if you choose to do study abroad, and you are only required to pay 15% tuition fees to us, and there won't be any fees that you need to pay to our partner university. And other than that, we do actually offer a lot of financial, assistance to our students. So they are available through the Student Finance England if you are interested in getting that. And also, if you are going to our partner university, you will be guaranteed a place in the halls of residence. So you shouldn't really worry about where you stay. Should you actually find a private landlord or private place to live? And all of our students will be guaranteed the university halls of residence, if you like. So for your degree here, and we talk about the program, we also talk about the modules. But what kind of assessment do we have? So we are using a wide range of different assessment. So some modules will be examined, many others are, include presentations, and you need to design a campaign, you need to take some, write a report, and many different, a whole wide range of, assessment method that we use at Southampton. So here I just put the kind of assessment in context to give you a kind of overview of what the assessment that you're probably going to be asked to complete when you are studying here. So you quite often that a student will be asked to provide the strategic options for multinational corporation. And we can also ask you to conduct a service quality audit for a company. And you will be required to, for example, preparing a digital marketing campaign for a firm. Okay. And it's quite often that we will ask the student to analyze the customer characteristic and which one is actually lead to higher spend, and in order to maximize their profitability. Okay. And also maybe there will be some game experiences and marketing simulation games where students will be asked to play a game with a team of 5 or 6 students, and they will be assigned to CEOs or CFOs with very different, big titles. And you set up your company, you choose what product to promote, you will compare your share prices between different groups. A lot of interesting stuff that you can do here. So when you graduate from here, what sort of career path that you will be looking at? So in the past, these are the jobs that our students have taken. So you can be assistant brand manager at Nestle and helping them to plan their production and advertising budget and also managing the sales. And you could also be a marketing researcher at a leading advertising agency, Kantar worldwide. So you can help the companies or organizations to actually know your customers' need and want, right? By doing some interviews to analyze some data and then prepare the report for your client. So many students may end up in a digital marketing position. So we have students working at Disney as a digital marketing assistant. So they will be managing the Disney's social media presence, and they will be tracking the online metrics and in terms of the customer engagement and helping them to maintain and enhance the customer interaction and the relationships. So finally, I would like to briefly touch upon on the mission information. So what are our mission criteria? I'm sure you can find this information from our website. So we require A levels, AAB, excluding the general studies. And we also accept ABB with the extended project qualifications. So if you can get a kind of A in your EPQs, and we can lower one grade down. So instead of AAB, it will be ABB. For the GCSEs, we require grade 4 or C in the GCSE English language. And for mathematics, we require the grade of 6 or B in the mathematics. And also we accept the BTEC level 3 with extended diploma in business. So we require 3 distinctions for BTEC. And at the same time, we also recognize IB. So we require 34 points overall with 17 at higher level. So if you have any questions after today about a mission team, please feel free to get in touch with our mission team or give them a ring so that they will be able to assist you further if you have specific questions about our entry tariff. So I think this is the end of my talk, and let me quickly summarize what I have covered today. So I think that one of the main common questions that I often got asked by parents and prospect students is what actually makes Southampton different from others. So I want to say a few things. First of all, we have a very clear focus. We focus on digital and analytics, and this is very, very unique. And it reflected in our curriculum design and also in our employment rate. And also we include a lot of practice-based learning approach in our teaching and also in our assessment, if you like. So we work closely with local businesses and international firms as well, so where the students have the chance to work on the actual real business problems rather than a hypothetical scenarios that we designed. Okay? And also a lot of, at the Southampton Business School, we are very much student-focused. As the program lead, I do look after our student experiences. I want to make sure that they enjoy their study here with us. So I can give you a lot of examples. The one example I can say is, based on the student feedback, for example, we took the student feedback seriously. So there was one module in the second year called Digital Marketing, and that module was used to deliver to both marketing and business management team. But then I received a feedback from a student where, there's a lot of discrepancies in understanding of marketing subject. So therefore, we are not afraid of spending extra resources. So therefore we separate marketing student from non-marketing student, and we design a simplified version for non-marketing students so that our students are, on track and enjoy their experiences here with us. Okay. There's many other things. Another great news that recently come out, that our university joined the TISA competition. I'm not sure whether you heard about the TISA competition, but it is a savings culture. So this is the TISA, so the Investing and Saving Alliance. So as you can see, that 5 universities participate in this competition. So the competition is about how to market a savings culture to digital generations. So there's a lot of data support that there are less and less people actually save regularly, especially for the millennials. So how do we actually engage with this specific group? How to change their behavioral pattern? And this is primarily what the competition is about. So in total, there are 12 teams enter the competition, and 6 students from BSc Marketing also joined the competition, and very fortunately, they won the 2nd place in the competition. So all of them being given a paid working experience at one of the financial institutions, including, for example, Santander. So there's a lot of interesting things happening here at Southampton. So I really hope that you enjoy my talk today. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to get in touch. And it is my pleasure to actually welcoming you in the future. I look forward to seeing all of you in the future. Thank you very much.